So, hi, you guys. It's February the 5th, and this is our small team call. And I just want to let you know that I have your back, and it's pretty exciting what's going on with corporate and what they've just exposed to us as far as some great incentive. I want to start off first. I hope you guys all watched looked at your newsletter and, like opened it up and read it and just saw how great you all are doing for the month of January. And I want to remind you, John, your word of the year was love, or do you have it up somewhere? Michelle, it's confidence, right? And you're really showing that first month in, you're showing that confidence. Kelly, it's mindful. Barb, it's grateful. I always like to think of some of our words of the year as something that I really want, and it's something I need. But some of the words that you shared were just touched my heart. Jody, yours was connection. And I really just, my heart goes to you on that. I know that you want connection. Laura, yours is strong, and you have shown us that already, how strong you are. Tanya, you're vulnerable, being vulnerable is huge. Heidi, you're focused, being focused. Nicole, bold, right? Terry, diversify, and you're going to look at all kinds of ways that you want to diversify in your business and maybe reach out to other people in different platforms in different ways, which is really exciting. Paul, yours was present. Susan, yours was worthy. Linda, yours was change. Debbie, yours was schedule. Marie, yours was courage. And I know, Michelle Baker, yours was focus. And I did put a little short video there because so many of us lose that focus sometimes, don't we? We really want, are waiting for something. And I have to ask myself sometime, what is it we're waiting for? 80% of us are waiting for the right time, the right mood, the right verbiage, the right this, the right that, and we hesitate and we doubt ourselves, and we think that, it's, we miss these opportunities that are right in our way. And this is the first of the year, you guys. We can turn it around right now. So I'm hoping that you guys watched that video. When I was listening to Mel Robbins, I read the book. I think it's the fourth time, and she was talking about Michelangelo. When the Pope had to chase him down in 1806 because he was overwhelmed with self-doubt, and he stalked him and pestered him for 2 years to have him go and finish the Sistine Chapel. So, and what about Jobs and Wozniak? He didn't feel ready to start Apple, and they searched him and did all that too with him. I'm just gonna try to see if I can mute you guys out. You guys can go ahead and mute yourself if you wanted. Just hit, mute. So, Rosa Parks, she never stopped to think, when she wanted to, if she stopped to feel ready, she would be the hero that we have right now. Or Martin Luther King, he would have declined it, but most people wanted him to, to nominate him for the Montgomery Improvement Association. And he was doubting, and people went after him. So I think a lot of times our fears keep us from achieving. And it keeps us from doing the things that we can do, and just with a little tweaking and a little learning. So I wanted ways, we want to not wait for the courage or wait to gain confidence, because the way you gain confidence or gain courage is just to go out and do it. Just to do it, because the more often you do it, the more confidence you'll get, right? And so sometimes there's no time. Really, sometimes we run out of time and we go, oh gosh, where's my time? I should have done it. And so, it's just a destructive way of thinking. So I'm going to read. I know you guys probably watched that video that Tanya Oxley said, but this is like, we got to kill it these next couple of months. This is so exciting. So for all you guys that have BFs, and we can hop on, I can get after 10:45 tomorrow, I can meet with all you sales coordinators to show you how you can also go on your virtual office and show you how you can show your VFs what they can do to get to SC by Sacramento. Okay, so it's a brand new incentive. This has never happened before. I mean, if you guys want me to go over with you, I can. So it's a come and join us incentive. And so the people who have not signed up to be a rep, the express fast track requirements means that anybody who has signed a new application starting January the 1st, their requirements is 1 2,000 plus and 2 HLPs. And only 4,000. Yeah, here, I'll mute her. And 4,000, that's 4,000 new promo in the date range from January 1 to March 31st. Now, what is it? Can somebody raise their hand and just share with me and unmute you? What is it normally to get to SC? What is it normally? Yes, Janet, you're unmuted here. I'll unmute you. Go ahead. You have to unmute. Okay.
8,000.
8,000. And they're asking you only 4,000. That's crazy. So if you're an existing VF, I can tell you really quick how to do this, and I can post this recording on the thing, but you want to go on to your team data, my team data. You want to go to close to fast track team building bonus. You want to enter the person's SPIN number, and then you want to put hit all, because there might be people underneath them that are in there open that you want to count. And then you put the order date, January 1 to current. Now, some of you have really put in a lot of customers since January 1. So you want to see how much PVC you have. All they're asking you for, you existing VFs, is 3,000. That's insane, 3,000. And so you know what you get? Yeah, and you have to have 500 new promo outside of your own, inside your, in your HH. Yeah, and you must be qualified that month, right? And I mean, the incentives are amazing. If you wanted to go ahead and bring in a couple other 2,000 pluses, like say you brought in 3 people that did their HLP, you would get, say they wanted to get to VF, right? So they got the VF, you would sponsor them. I just say go big or go home, right? Because you might as well, since you're having this amazing incentive program, you might as well just jump right in and try to do as much as you can, because the least you're going to be able to get is probably your SC promotion. So, and it can be existing. So if those of you you got to check that and see how much new PVC do you need from January 1 to March 31st, your existing VFs, okay? And that's Jody, it's Michelle, it's Terry Spencer, it's Carmen, it's Paul, it's, I mean, and then it's Heidi, it's Marie. I mean, it's amazing. I think, Marie, you might be a DD or possibly a VF, I'm not sure. But you could fast track to VF during this time and be a part of this incentive program. Super exciting, you guys. There's no reason why you can't do it. I know some of you are, John, Michelle, you guys are in the process of signing up new people right now also. So that could be really exciting for you. I mean, you guys could make a lot. They're going to have the incentives on the website, on our website. And I'm hoping that you guys saw Tanya Oxley's video. I'm not sure if you did, but she explains it in 12 minutes. And if we don't have time here, it's 12 minutes. I can hop back on. I need to eat dinner, but I can hop back on, say at 7:45 and share the screen if there's an interest. If there is, just chat here and say, yes, there's an interest, which would be great. So the structure is 1 VF, 2 DDs. That's for existing VFs. And also your, because they already know that you have enough stuff. Okay, so you get a $600 bonus plus $100 plus the live free ticket plus $50 voucher at the Juice Plus Live event. And the sponsor gets the same except for the free Juice Plus Live ticket. Now, I know a lot of us on this call already bought our tickets for $75. So I want to remind you of that so you don't go buying your conference ticket. In fact, I bought 2 of them. So you might want to just be aware of that before you start buying your tickets, because a lot of times we forget what we did at the last conference. So I'm going to stop right here and see if you guys have any questions. Just raise your hand and unmute yourself.
I just have you shared it earlier on Dropbox. Is there another way to see it besides Dropbox?
Everybody has a free Dropbox on their computer. You can open it up and see it. You don't have to.
I have issues with mine. It's not, yeah, it
doesn't open up easily. We tried it on Laura's computer and it didn't want to open. I can open up on mine, but I can't on hers.
Okay. I mean, I can share it right now. We can watch it, or if you guys have other questions, I want to be available to those of you who are on here to answer any other questions. I know that a lot of you got back from the Vegas boot camp and you're all fired up and excited, and I'm here for you, and we can do some strong start calls and make sure that we, you know, start our brand new people really in grand style. You don't have to say 3-way call anymore when you're starting up a new rep. Just say, I'd like to get you on a start strong call. Doesn't that sound a lot better? So yeah. So is there any other questions at this point? Because I certainly can 3-way it in and you guys can watch it if you would like. I don't know who has seen it and who hasn't.
Do you have, can you say a little bit more about the vouchers, what you think they're used for?
What vouchers? You mean the $50?
Yes.
I don't have a clue what that means. It must be some kind of a voucher for maybe Juice Plus promotions, most likely, something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a voucher that you can use at conference anywhere. So I'm assuming it's something you can buy promotion stuff.
Right. And you
or
know, you guys,
I guess you can probably buy product too.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's a voucher to anything at the Juice Plus Live, which is awesome. So we are having our big get together with the whole Heat team on Saturday right after the conference. So I want to make sure you guys know that if you're going to fly home Sunday. I think we don't start till 6 o'clock on Thursday. So if you guys can make it there on Thursday morning, that's fine. But I'm going in on Wednesday because I like to get all that stuff done. So whatever you guys choose to do is good. And then somebody triggered my memory on something else here. Really, when you start up somebody right now, they're the most excited they'll ever be. And you want to mention to them April 11th, 12th, and 13th. You want to tell them about our conference and that it's really the Super Bowl of our events. And it's really important that we're all there together and they learn right out of the gate, right? And we all know the boot camps. There's several boot camps that are this summer. There's one in San Diego. I always try to go to one boot camp a year and the 2 conferences because it kind of is placed right between the 2 conferences. So we want to really make sure that we kind of stay on track. Now, you can get overtrained. You know, nobody's going to be able to force you to pick up the phone. But I mean, I would approach all of your people that you have signed up and say, gosh, this has never happened in the history of our company. And I don't know where you're at right now. I'm not sure what you're up to. I'm not sure if things have changed in your life, because it does very frequently. But I would love to get you on the phone with my sponsor and just share with you a little bit about what's happening and how little it could be to get the highest commission level. That's the highest commission level is 22%. And ask anybody on this call right now, when they went from VF to SC, I can think of you, Michelle, how you were just like, why didn't I ever do that before? So you want to make sure you're bringing in customers and you really are going to be qualifying, and you know you're going to walk the stage as the SC. How exciting would that be? Super exciting. So so you have till the 31st, and that's not fair, John. You're having a glass of wine when we're all shredding. So
Peter,
we miss you, John. So So I really want to encourage you to reach and just be bold and have that sense of, wow, let's just do this. Let's do this for a couple months and see what happens. So the existing I told you that brand new reps have 4,000 to get, which is going to be easy because they themselves have to get themselves to VF. And so that's that 5 extra households outside of their own healthy living, outside of their own household. But they have to have 500 points, brand new reps like Jonathan, 500 points. So he has to have either he doesn't himself have to have 500 points, but he has to put in 500 points. But he has to have five other outside households. That makes him a VF, and he can start up, and all he needs is 4,000 to get him to SC. It's crazy. 2 people that have me plus 2, right? 2 people that have HLPs, and then one of a VF, and you can have an existing VF. You guys that are already existing VFers, you can have another existing VF to get there. So it's really, really a cool thing. And for the existing VFs, all you need is 3,000 new PVC. So do you guys have a calculator there? You divide 3,000 divided by, what is it? What is a trio, 60? Do you guys know 62?
It's
A quad is 61. A trio is 42.
42.
So let's say a quad, 61. That's between you and all of your people having 40 customers in the next couple of months. And that's people that are, I think it's, no. We have to divide it by the true promo value because it doesn't go to real until you get a SC. So it's the quad is 247, the trio is 169. 3,000. It's really not that much, you guys. 69 is 20 customers, 17.75 trios, 20 customers between you and your team. You, Heidi O'Toole, and your team, whoever they are. You, Jody, you and your team, whoever they are, right? Michelle, same thing. 20 customers until the end of April 1. So, which is really amazing. You could totally do it. It would be really fun to see you guys walk stage. Terry, Spencer, you guys have been putting in orders. You got to find out. Go on there and close to Fast Track Team Building Bonus and find out how much PVC you have since January. You can backtrack since January. Heidi, you put in a lot of orders since January. So look and see how much already accumulated. They're counting that as a already, a VF. So it's 7:19. I think I can show this video if you guys haven't seen it. How many have already seen it? Put your hand up. 1, 2, 3. I didn't hear you, Paul, because you guys were muted.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we saw it.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that if you hadn't not seen it, I can show it. If you guys want me to show it, I can just share it right now. I'll share it right now.
By all means, share it.
Okay. I will share it because I'm recording her. Okay, can you see Tanya Oxley right now? You can? Okay, here we go.
This is Tanya Oxley, your Senior Director of U.S. Business Development. And welcome to Paul. Today I have an announcement to make, and actually it's 2 separate announcements to make, and I'm really very excited about both. And I know that when you hear these, you're going to get very excited as well. So let's get started with the first one. So as you know, we have had our Come Join Us incentive that we've been running the last couple of months, and it is going extremely well. Matter of fact, we're seeing great success with that. So much so that my announcement is we are extending the Come Join Us incentive. So I know you're going to be really excited about that because we've really seen a lot of additions in new applications for people joining our mission and then moving forward very quickly in that first important step of reaching their first promotion at HLP. So the new dates for the extension will be the last app date that can be entered in the computer to be part of the Come Join Us incentive will be the end of March, so March the 31st, 2019. Now, once they, if they use that last date, once they have their app date, and if they use the last date in March, they still have 30 days from that date to complete their HLP to complete the goal of the Come Join Us incentive. So that means they've got until April the 30th, that 30-day period, to complete the HLP if they did sign up that last day of the Come Join Us incentive on March 31st. So yay, aren't we excited? I mean, we've shown such great success with that. I can't wait to see what more you can do with this program, because I know that it's getting more people to come join your business. So congratulations on all that you've done, and let's just keep running with this because you're doing a great job. So let's even keep going further with it. So there's the first announcement. All right, the second announcement is going to be very exciting as well, because this is going to be continuing helping you build your business. So as we all know, the most important element of building a business is to bring those people in that are going to help join your mission so that you can start sharing with more people. And when you bring them in, just like the Come Join Us gets them started pretty quickly, what you want to do is you want to paint that picture for getting that new person to the best possible compensation plan payout level that they can attain as quickly as they can, so that they can start seeing some results. So as we all know, the best compensation level of pay, which allows you to get the full 22% commission, and also to allows you to qualify for the 5% performance bonus on your downline, and also that 4% payout bonus on your downline sales coordinators as you continue to build your team. As we know, that sales coordinator position is the most important position. So let's see. Now, we do have the 6-month plan, don't we? It's called the Fast Track to Sales Coordinator. And in that 6-month period, there is an 8,000 promo volume that you need to complete with some structure requirements to reach that level. So right now, our goal, though, is to get those people moving with those promotions more quickly. So we thought, what can we do to speed this up, to get people a little bit more energized, involved, and connected early on? So we thought, well, why don't we make this, instead of a fast track, an express track to sales coordinator? And making it an express track means it has to go even faster, right? So what we've determined is, instead of the 6-month on the fast track, we're going to cut that time in half, and it will be 3 months for the express track to reach sales coordinator. And we're going to do that. 3 months would be, of course, 90 days to get sales coordinator. So it's going to come from the app date. So you said, okay, Tanya, but that's a lot of volume, 8,000 volume, promo VD volume with that structure that's required to reach sales coordinator. And we certainly understand that. So if we're going to compress that time down, we want to also help you move through that time more quickly. So we've determined that we're going to cut the promo PV in half as well. That's right, you heard me, from 8,000 down to 4,000 in a 90-day period. Now, in that 90-day period with the 4,000 promo PV, we still are going to require structure, because we have to have some development of team. So the Fast Track program is 2 BF, Fast Track BFs, and 1 DD. We're going to change that for this, since we're compressing the time and we're shortening it. We're going to tweak the structure a little bit to fit the time frame that we're talking about. So instead of 2 BFs, we're going to require just 1 Fast Track BF for this 90-day from app date that express track sales coordinator. But we will require 2 DDs or HLPs. So now with doing the Come Join Us, as you can see, this is all going to play into that. So there'll be additional parts of Come Join Us that will help you accomplish this, or help your new person accomplish this. So you say, okay, Tanya, that is so exciting. I mean, we're going to have sales coordinators coming so quickly. We're going to have leaders we can work with very quickly. And that's what we're wanting to happen for you. So what is the 90-day time frame then? This is a once-only opportunity to do this. So a one-time opportunity. Don't let this pass you and your new people by, because we won't continue doing these shorter programs. So we are going to go back and retro start the date as of January the 1st, 2019. And that means the end date would be the end of March business, which would include qualifiers day for March's business to complete that 4,000 promo PD along with that structure to reach that sales coordinator position more quickly. So are we excited about that? Oh my gosh, we're going to go into Sacramento with all kinds of sales coordinators. And then we've got people who are going to be a little bit more interested in moving their business forward because they are at the best compensation plan. So what would even make that better? Well, what would make that better would be that if we also allowed restarts on this program as well. That's right, guys. We are going to do restarts. I know. Isn't that exciting? I cannot believe we're going to allow this, but why not? Let's see if we can't get some of these DFs that are out there that have not embraced the Sales Coordinator Fast Track program yet, but would take a look at doing it sooner and getting there a little bit faster. So we're going to use the same time frame, going back and using brand new business, so new orders that would start as of January the 1st, 2019. And it would end again with the end of March business, March the 31st, and would include qualifiers day in the to get the same time frame, also half of the required promo PD. On the fast track restart, it's 6,000, right? So we're going to cut that in half down to 3,000 promo PD for the restart. You do have to be already a DF to do the restart. And we do still require the structure of a VF and 2 DDs. But you got to remember, at a VF level, they've already got a head start. They probably already have some DDs, and they may even have a VF below them already. So they're getting a head start with their structure there. So we do want to see that at least half the volume, at least 500 PVC of that new paid PD volume for the restart would come from the person trying to reach the sales coordinator level. So at least 500 of that PD should come from that person personally. And we'd like to see that within 90 days, I mean, they should be doing this every day, to tell you the truth, but within 90 days, we'd like to see an additional 5 new households. So that'll help you get that 500 paid PVC also. That should happen in that 90-day period as well. So the remaining can come from your remaining team. But we just want to make sure that you are the new person is engaged in participating in some new volume and getting some new customers. So and also they will have to complete the structure. So can we get more excited than that? My goodness. Now, I do understand that there's a lot of little details here that you have a lot of questions, I'm sure. So absolutely what we're going to do is work on getting you a flyer out as quickly as possible. Now, going back on the Come Join Us incentive that's been extended, we already have the flyer ready to go on that. We'll get that out to you immediately. They'll probably be sent out on your insights tomorrow, most likely, but we'll make sure that gets out to you as soon as possible. Now, I'm working on the flyer for this Express Track Sales Coordinator new incentive, and we're going to get that out as well. So now, before I get off, let's review the rewards for helping get people moving more quickly. I always say faster is better than slower, right? So once you get these people attained, then we will reward them with this additional pay. As you know, at Fast Track Sales Coordinator, there is a $600 team building bonus paid to them, and they receive a Juice Plus Live conference ticket, which would be for the next conference. They'll still get that, of course, but if they attain this Express Track, they will also receive an additional $100 in team building bonus for a total of $700. So they're doing less volume in less time, but increasing their bonus pay to $700. And also, we're going to add an additional $50 voucher that can be used for the next conference. You can use it in any way. They use it any way they want. So I know that that's exciting as well. They have many opportunities to get lots of people there at the conference with them. So now you as a sponsor is saying, well, how does that affect me? Well, first of all, you're going to bring in more leaders, and hopefully that's going to help you then to get more people engaged, involved in your business. So you can help not only them move forward with success, but of course that carries you and your business further along with success as well. But for you, we'll continue, of course, to have the $600 team building bonus, sponsor bonus. And you will also receive that additional $100 team building bonus for a total of $700 team building bonus pay for sponsor bonus. Now, we're also going to allow that additional $50 voucher to be given to the sponsor, so for the next Juice Plus Live event, so that they can also use it to help share in helping offset ticket cost, everything for either a guest or a family member or a downline team member. So don't you think that's exciting? We certainly do, and we think that this is going to be something you can jump into to really help people see the big picture more quickly and help you build your business more quickly. So stay tuned. Again, I am working on that flyer, and I'm working on an information sheet that will give the detail, the framework, the walls that you build around something like this is going to be the framework that you will follow to experience and use this new incentive to help you build your business more quickly. So thanks for joining us today on this announcement. I could not be happier for what we're offering, and I know that you're all going to take this and run with it, and we're going to march into Sacramento hot as fire and so excited for all that we have to offer. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool.
Directors.
Just close this out. Yeah, just really excited about it. So, put your thinking caps on and, pick up your phone and let's make some good phone calls and make it happen. Okay, you guys? Does anybody have any questions at this point? Remember, now I'm going to post this on our page. Remember that the order of what you want to do is to find out how much PVC they've had since an existing VF has had since January 1. And you make sure you put all when you search them, because everybody on their team is included in that. So it's really exciting, you guys. I'm really happy for you. It'll be fun. So current DDs must get to VFs. They must get to a VF position. And so you want to make sure that, they can do that, and then they can jump right into this other one. So they can definitely make some serious money also. All right. We all good, you guys? Any other questions?
Good.
Any other questions at all? No? You excited about the possibility? Good, good. All right, you guys. Well, thanks for being on. Have a great night. And if anybody wants to, set up a time tomorrow if they're having trouble pulling up their teams that really can do this, the VFs that can really do this, let's plug me in after probably after 10:45 tomorrow. All right.
Okay.
John, did you want to meet with Ashley tomorrow?
I didn't get to talk to her today because she is super busy because we have a grand opening of a new building, and she's our PIO for our district, so I didn't get to meet with her today.
Okay, great.
I've texted her just before this meeting, and I haven't heard back from her. Well, let me check really quick. No, I have not heard back from her yet. So, but I do want to, and I'm not sure. It'll be after 4:30 or 5 tomorrow, because that's what time she gets off work. So she's got to be really careful about stuff about at work, because she's being watched really heavily right now.
Okay, and that's okay. We could do it the next day. No big deal.
Yeah, and it's not that big a deal. And I'm going to place her order tomorrow. That's what I'm waiting on, is to make sure she wants that order, because we're going to go to a trio for her from just orchard and garden to a trio, and then we're getting her husband won't eat the capsules, so we're going to have gummies then. So,
John, if she's even considering wanting to be a rep, let's wait till she says yes, so she can put her own order in when she starts.
Well, she's already has an order in.
I know, but is it a child's health study? Is it a family health study?
It is a child health study order, yeah.
Okay.
And we can work on that somehow, maybe with her husband. Talk to her about that before we do that order. That's a great idea. I didn't even think about that. That's a great idea. She could put her husband's order in under her.
Right, absolutely. So I can talk to you about it afterwards. So we're going to end the call right now.
Yeah, sorry, everybody.
Okay, that's okay, John. Guy, it's great to see you.
Thanks.
All right, you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for being on.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.